Hello and welcome. I'm Rebecca Sherritt, and I wanted to let you know, first of all, that someone thought you're absolutely wonderful. You have got exactly the skills that it takes. If you are watching this, you got to count it as a sign that you and I were supposed to meet up like this. First of all, I had started with LuLaRoe 5 years ago. A friend of mine believed in me enough to pursue me and tell me that I needed to check this out. At the time, I was a single mom. I was working 40, 50 hours a week in dental, working very long days, didn't feel like I had any time. I certainly didn't have any extra money. Back in those days, being a single mom of two teenage boys, money was not exactly growing on trees. But she asked me a very important question. She says, "How long do you want it to stay that way?" And that hit hard. I'm not going to lie. It hit me just the way it should. It hit me right here in the heart because I didn't want it to stay that way. And she was offering me an opportunity to make sure that it didn't have to anymore. So I was like, gosh, I don't know. I don't want to talk to strangers. I said, my mama taught me not to talk to strangers. And she's like, yeah, but you know what? Isn't your mama broke? Oof, again, I kid a little bit. She didn't actually say that. She was actually really nice and affirming, but she could have. Because here's the thing, I have had to develop some new skills, but everything has been entirely worth it. 5 years ago, I was struggling to make ends meet. I was raising my boys, doing the best I could without child support. You know the type of story, right? Well, I started selling LuLaRoe. And first of all, I had a car that was 23 years old, and I was able to upgrade my car. I needed a new car. Truth was, I needed a new car desperately, but LuLaRoe and a little bit of elbow grease, results always vary, but some elbow grease and I got a new car. And then I had room to be able to take my LuLaRoe to places and show people what great products we had. And you're not going to believe this. I started having so much fun that I kept doing this in my spare time. I found myself being so excited about this girlfriend time I was going to have when we all got to try the newest, latest style. And more importantly, we were going to be super comfortable and we were all going to feel so cute and confident in our clothing. So I was really excited about it. I kept on moving things along. I started to develop an online community so that I can sell online. And let me tell you, that brings me to the next point where this is the perfect timing for an online business. Do you realize that during the pandemic, our online sales in total, in general, everywhere, went up by 14%. That is a huge climb in business when a lot of other things were on the decline. And now that people can shop, ooh, girl, they're out with a vengeance because we get to have time investing in our communities if we choose to build that way. So regardless of the way that you choose to build your LuLaRoe business, right now, it's a way that's thriving. If you connect with people, people are craving that connection right now. They're craving that girlfriend time, have a little wine, shop for some leggings, maybe some coffee, shop for some dresses, whatever it is. When we get together, we have fun. And that's a really important thing because we want to have fun whether we're doing life or business together. And that's been my outlook for many years, and I'm able to celebrate that with LuLaRoe. I also think back to times before, like before I met LuLaRoe, before I knew that this clothing was going to be so cute and so comfy. I thought about where I shopped before, like Target, Fred Meyer's, I don't know. I like to pretend that I could go to Nordstrom, but I could only afford to look at their stuff. But if they're getting all this money, why can't I? I'm a good, honest human being. Why can't I get a piece of this too? And so I started selling this partly just to be able to have a little extra income. I wanted to have what you would call a supplemental income. And so I worked and I kept my good job and my good benefits at my dental job. And then it started to dawn on me, what if I'm able to start making changes in other people's lives? So throughout the years, I've been able to purchase the home that I now live in, the down payment I made because of my side hustle. And I hope I don't start to cry because this is really meaningful. I lost a home in a divorce, and now I have a home that men aren't going to take from me. No man is going to take this home from me. This is my home. And I earned it. And I'm continuing to do so. So I think the vision got a little bigger this year. I thought, what if I can go out there and I can help another woman who was in a very similar situation, help her learn some skills that I have learned, pass those on, and help her change her stars. I didn't think it was possible before, but now I know it is. So most people in LuLaRoe are going to come here looking for one of three types of income. There's a supplemental income. That's what I thought at first. If I could just make an extra $500, it would be life-changing. That's what I thought at first. And then there's going to be some that come for replacement income. I've recently moved into this where I'd been replacing my income from my day job, and now I'm finally able to take that step of bravery and go out on my own to help mentor other women to do the same. And then there's going to be people that are out there for freedom income. Now, results are always going to vary. We could almost put that up in the nursery when people are born. You're not going to get the same exact things out of life and every opportunity. Just know that. But I'm here to mentor you, to help you into those next steps so that you can choose your level of success. It really does depend on you. And I know for a fact, if you're watching this, you are exactly who we're looking for. It was meant to be. This is the right time, the right place, and you're aligning with the right people. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to private message me any more questions that you have. Let's chat.